Volkswagen Barbie, back from Bugs on the Bayou. And that was probably one of my favorite shows ever. Steve, Derek, and crew, y'all knocked it out of the park. If you missed it this year, be sure to follow them online and check them out next year. This is an annual event, and it's the best one in the South. So, I got home last night just in the nick of time for a photo shoot. Not for one of my girls, but for my yard. Had a couple of families come over and one of my photographer friends. I did a photo shoot real quick using my yard, and that gave me a chance to unload Phoebe, so she's finally officially unloaded. Unfortunately, she's gonna need a bath because it is love bug season here in Florida. Outside of that, I want to show y'all some of the epic goodies that we got. First and foremost, yes, she brought home a top 20, and there were 250-ish cars registered. So super proud mama right here. But let's talk about other things. So camper van coffee was there if you were a coffee drinker. The milkshake stand was phenomenal, and I even won a little die-cast beetle. I drew one of the lucky cups. Outside of that, I did a little shopping. If you didn't stop by So Unique, you need to check them out online. I scored this adorable tote. Comes with handles. Absolutely perfect for the bus. And on top of that, she even sews little trash bags that will hook on to your bus on the top bars. So be sure to check out So Funky. She's got some incredible things. I also stopped by Daryl Watts' booth and picked up an epic pink shirt. And he made me this cute little adorable sign for my bus. And now I'm gonna flip this camera around because there's so much goodies that came in the bag and that I scored over the weekend that I've just gotta show y'all. Peace out, hope you're having a great day.
Anytime you attend one of these events, I highly recommend stopping by the t-shirt vendor booth. Pick up a couple of shirts. It's a great way to get some swag and support the event and the crew putting it on. Now over here, this was our goodie bag. Some of you may recognize that as I produced them earlier this year. And yes, because I pre-registered Phoebe, I got my very own, which I was wanting because of that cooler pouch right there. Inside this lovely bag, we have an empty koozie and not one but two Bugs on the Bayou koozies. So it'll be easy for everybody to follow along and make sure you don't miss out on next year. We also got tons of flyers for future shows. We got tons of stickers, which I absolutely love. I've got a cabinet that I'm putting them on, and officially Phoebe is getting them. So we got camper van coffee discounts. We got a hot VW magazine. Oh, little license plate frame, and something we can all use, the infamous 10 millimeter. So outside of that, I did stop by Daryl Watts' booth and picked up a nice, lovely little pink shirt from him, and he gave me this to put with my little Phoebe girl. Super cute. Thanks, Daryl. Another great vendor is So Funky, and I scored this absolutely adorable tote. It comes with handles. She does impeccable work. So if you haven't stopped by her booth, be sure to check her out online. She's right here locally in Florida, and she also makes these really cool little trash bags that you can put a little liner in, and they will loop over the top of your bus rail if you've got a bus rack there, and you've got a little trash can so you don't litter up the campground. We had some pretty epic sticker exchange happening at the campground this weekend, and the one I'm most proud of is this one. I think that one might actually have to go on my bus instead of my cabinet. This was for the Lantern Walk at Bugs on the Bayou, and I think the design is just smashing. So kudos to the design maker on that one. Outside of that, pick me up some new Mississippi Gulf Coast stickers because Farrah and Fiona and Felix are gonna need them as well. Phoebe's already got hers. But I got to visit with a lot of new folks I had not gotten to visit with, a lot of clubs like the local Volks and the North Shore of Louisiana air coolers. There was just so many people to talk to. It was a fantastic event, and now I'm coming home and gonna work on sticker production for a few of you who expressed interest of your very own. Gotta get all of this tucked away, put away, stickers adhered, and clean this craft room up because coming up next is a watermelon explosion. Stay tuned.
Stopping me.